A new twist in the Aryan Khan case. One of the witnesses in the case, Prabhakar Sahil, has made allegations against the Narcotics Control Board Zonal Chief Sameer Wankhede and a private detective KP Gosavi in an affidavit. Prabhakar Sahil, who is Gosavi's bodyguard, says he heard KP Gosavi and another person, Sam D'Souza, talk about 25 crores and settle at 18 crores as they have to give 8 crores to Sameer Wankhede, allegedly, of the Narcotics Control Bureau. He claims to have seen Shah Rukh Khan's manager Pooja Dadlani, KP Gosavi, who is the private investigator that you see on the left hand side of your screen over there, apparently getting a message from Aryan Khan. We'll talk about that as well. And this person called Sam sit in a blue Mercedes car after the raid and talk for 15 minutes. He says he received a call from Gosavi, who asked him to sign on 10 blank papers. He says he collected 2 bags of cash with 50 lakhs and gave it to Gosavi. Again, Gosavi is the man you see on the left hand side of your screen taking that voice message or whatever it is from Aryan Khan. That's a new video which has emerged. On the right hand side is you see this man Prabhakar Sahil, who apparently has been a bodyguard of Gosavi and has now come out or come clean or whatever it is in an affidavit where he's made these allegations of having to sign blank papers, of having heard about the transfer of money. In fact, he says, as I mentioned, I'll repeat it, that he personally collected 2 bags of cash with 50 lakhs and gave it to Gosavi. Prabhakar Sahil claims that he is the bodyguard of Gosavi. He also claims that he was given some photos by Gosavi and asked by him to keep a watch and identify people in the photo at the entrance of the docks where the ship, the cruise ship where the drugs were initially found, was about to be embarked. Let's just go back to that video for a moment. Just want to talk a little bit about it before we talk about this tweet from Sanjay Raut. Now, this is important and it is interesting, and it indicates, well, a conspiracy if it's all authentic. Firstly, on the right hand side is that man Prabhakar Sahil. Who is Prabhakar Sahil? Prabhakar Sahil is apparently a bodyguard. That's what he says in his application, which is a notarized application. It's a notarized statement. Who is he a bodyguard of? He is a bodyguard of the man you see on the left hand side holding up that phone. The man on the left hand side is KP Gosavi. So who is KP Gosavi? KP Gosavi is that private investigator who has since disappeared and against whom there is an effort to find where exactly he is. KP Gosavi has worked very closely with the Narcotics Control Bureau. He's a private detective, and apparently it was his tip-off and the tip-off of somebody else identified as being within the BJP, which helped the Narcotics Control Bureau arrest the man there on the left-hand side in that white shirt, Aryan Khan, who has been in judicial custody now for a couple of weeks. The allegations are strong against Aryan Khan, who is the son of the mega star Shah Rukh Khan, that apparently he's been colluding with drugs dealers in addition to the consumption of drugs itself. But what is bizarre in what we are showing you now on your screen is that who is this man, KP Gosavi, on the left hand side of your screen? How is he in the Narcotics Control Office, and how is he taking a message from Aryan Khan? And how is it that this particular video of him putting a phone to Aryan Khan's face where Aryan Khan is speaking is when he is actually wearing different clothes from an earlier image of his which was leaked out? And in that earlier image he was wearing a plain colored shirt, and Aryan was wearing a red shirt with the buttons down and a white shirt underneath. So the point that people are pointing out is that this is another occasion when this man KP Gosavi, who is not a part of the Narcotics Control Bureau, is in fact in close proximity to Aryan Khan, apparently with the power to make him speak into a phone, record a message or whatever it is. And the person on the right hand side is a man called Prabhakar Sahil. Prabhakar Sahil used to be Gosavi's bodyguard. He also says that he is worried about his own life right now, that Gosavi has disappeared and he is worried that something may happen to him. Why is he worried for himself? He is worried for himself because he was part of the effort by Gosavi to get Aryan Khan, as it were. He has also very importantly made a series of allegations. What are those allegations? In fact, that's his affidavit on the screen. He says in that affidavit, among other things, that there was an exchange of money which actually took place, and that the allegation is that part of this money was apparently supposed to go to the man heading the investigations from the Narcotics Control Bureau. Now, this is obviously one side of the story. We expect the Narcotics Control Bureau to come out with a more substantial statement, perhaps a denial, who knows, of this. But let's just read this bit. After a few minutes, one blue-colored Mercedes came to the spot and I saw Pooja Dadlani come in the car. Pooja Dadlani is associated with Shah Rukh Khan, KP Gosavi, who I've been speaking about, and Pooja Dadlani sat in the Mercedes and started talking. Then there are further allegations of apparently some sort of an exchange of money taking place. So there is an allegation again over there that apparently some of the money which did allegedly, I keep using alleged, did exchange hands allegedly, made its way to the investigator in this case. So these are huge allegations which point the finger of suspicion very much at the Narcotics Control Bureau and the person who's heading the investigations against Aryan Khan, among others. So lots of questions which are asked, but I think what we can indicate now on the basis of what is quite clear, without actually at all arguing about the veracity of the allegations made, is that video on your left. That's new video. KP Gosavi was actually seen earlier on. I don't know if you've got that earlier picture of his. He was seen taking a selfie with Aryan Khan on the day in which Aryan Khan was caught. He was wearing different clothes. So this video is of KP Gosavi in the Narcotics Control Bureau office apparently, with access to Aryan Khan on another day. That's bizarre. Why would a man who is a private detective, right? So this is again important. Look, let's just take out that super if we can, because I want to show we want to show that white shirt that that Gosavi is wearing. Gosavi is wearing a white shirt, right? And Aryan Khan is wearing a shirt. It's a red shirt. He's got a white undershirt. Now let's take a look at what you can actually see inside in this picture on the left hand side. Aryan Khan is not wearing any red shirt on top, but he is wearing a white shirt. But the man on the left, KP Gosavi, is actually wearing a black and red T-shirt. So it's a different shirt, and therefore the point that one can make is that the selfie which he took earlier and this were taken on different occasions. How is that significant? It's significant because it goes to show the power of this man inside the office of the Narcotics Control Bureau, who's evidently involved enough to be getting Aryan Khan to give a message on the right hand side of your screen on an occasion other than when he took this selfie. Now, why he should be taking a selfie with Aryan Khan in the NCB office in itself, many people had raised questions on. And apparently Gosavi has since gone missing. And now all of these allegations which have been made by his bodyguard. So there you have it. That's well, perhaps not a nutshell, but that essentially is what we are looking at. Now, we've got a couple of reactions. Sanjay Raut has reacted. The Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut has demanded police action after the independent witness claims that he also tweeted a new video showing witness Gosavi and Aryan Khan. Witness in the Aryan Khan case made to sign on a blank paper by the Narcotics Control Bureau is shocking. Also, there are reports that there was a demand of huge money. Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said that the cases are being made to defame Maharashtra. This seems to be coming through. All right. So there you have it. A lot of allegations over there. Nawab Malik of the NCP has also been reacting on this. Let's take a look.
Okay, sir. जिस तरह से टेलीविजन पर खबरें आ रही है एनसीबी के क्रूज मामले के केस में एक नंबर का जो उनका पंच है, उसने जिस तरह से बयान दिए हैं, हमें लगता है इससे चौंकाने वाली चीजों के खुलासे हो रहे हैं। हम पहले दिन से कह रहे थे कि समीर वानखेड़े जब से इस विभाग में आए, उन्होंने फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को टारगेट किया। महाराष्ट्र की सरकार को बदनाम करने का उद्देश्य था। फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में डर पैदा हो, बड़े लोगों में शहर में डर पैदा हो, और वसूली की जाए, ये पहले दिन से हम कह रहे हैं। मंत्री से मुलाकात करेंगे, गृह मंत्री से मुलाकात करेंगे और SIT के जरिए इसकी जांच होगी।